Okay, great. Welcome everyone to this meditation program. Today we're going to focus on step number 3, which is relaxation. And relaxation is really the bridge. It's the third step, followed by the diaphragmatic breathing. So we're going to kind of cover that in depth today. And I've got sort of some special notes as well. But relaxation is a learned skill. It is something that we have to work at, and it can't be forced. It must be allowed or surrendered to. And I think that that's why it challenges us so much, because it's really not to be controlled. But you can open to this state, and it's a critical crossroads in our meditation practice. And in seeking information, researching this topic, I looked to a teacher that I encountered at the Himalayan Institute. His name is Pandit. He is a modern-day master and a living link in the unbroken Himalayan tradition. So Pandit is the successor to Swami Rama of the Himalayas and the spiritual head of the Himalayan Institute. He also has authored a few books. One was an autobiography titled Touched by Fire. He's been a spiritual seeker, and he also offers practical guidance on applying yogic and tantric wisdom to modern life. For over 40 years, he's touched innumerable lives around the world as a teacher, a humanitarian, and a visionary spiritual leader. And you can view some more of his teachings online at the library of the Himalayan Institute. It's available online. He also studied Sanskrit, as well as the languages of the Buddhist traditions. He was ordained into the 5,000-year-old lineage of the Himalayan masters. So he's a very qualified teacher. And when I read his transcript on relaxation, I was intrigued and I wanted to share it. And this is a question that he tries to answer or answers. Is it true that systematic relaxation exercises are cleansing? And why do these exercises have a purifying effect on our body? So he answers this. I'm going to quote him. I am sure that you are familiar with the concept of mind over matter. Mind is the master of the body. The body and the senses respond to the whims, wishes, desires, thoughts, and feelings of the mind. In other words, the mind uses the body as an instrument for accomplishing its goals. And to this end, it makes sure that the body is well maintained. As long as the mind is clear, well organized, and focused on achieving its goals, the body performs its functions well. However, if the mind loses its focus on goals and objectives and becomes prey to the charms and temptations of the world, it will begin to give random directions to the body, and that will affect the body's functions. A scattered mind jumps from one idea to another, from one thought to another, putting a heavy toll on the brain, the nervous system, and all of the body's organs. After a while, the body comes to know the mind doesn't know what it's doing, that it's a slave driver, and it sort of opens a rift between the body and the mind. If the boss is slothful and negligent, and irrational, what reason does the body have to be sincere and faithful in its job? Thus, the body's endocrine system, digestive system, nervous system, and associated organs no longer function in harmony. And Pandit says that eventually disease arises from this state of scattered mind. Now he says, let's look at what happens to the mind when you practice systematic relaxation and see how this practice cleanses, heals, and rejuvenates the body. Pandit recommends begin by lying on your back in this relaxation pose with your feet approximately 6 inches apart, hands resting at a comfortable distance from the body with your palms up. He says, first tense your entire body. Hold the tension for a few seconds and then let it relax. This allows you to see the distinction between tension and relaxation. Then withdraw your mind from all external affairs and simply be aware of your body. Mentally visualize your body from head to toe, and then bring your attention to your breathing. Establish a calm and tranquil breath. After a few breaths, bring your attention to your forehead. Tighten the skin on your forehead and then let it relax. By now, you have a sense of what relaxation means. Then relax various parts of your body, one area at a time. The center between your eyebrows, eyes, facial muscles, neck, shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, fingers, fingertips, heart region, etc., till you reach your toes. Then reverse the process and systematically return your awareness to your forehead, again, relaxing each area in turn. Now, this process, Pandit says, will engender a deep cleansing in your body. And the question is why? Because, he says, in order to do the relaxation exercise, you have to have your mind with you. And you can have your mind with you only when all its scattered faculties have been reined in and collected. And when you turn that collected mind inward by progressing methodically from one area to the next in your body, you're giving your mind an object to focus on. But at the same time, you're not forcing it to stay on that object for a prolonged period. You have skillfully created a system of letting it move under your control. Instead of letting your mind run from Tokyo to New York, to Mars, to your office, to a problem at home, you're letting it gently and systematically travel around your own body. And this allows your mind to relax and trains it to be self-disciplined. At the same time, it lets you enjoy some degree of freedom in the form of a guided tour of your body. And when the mind is making its way around the various regions of the body attentively, all of its limbs and organs become alert and begin to perform their proper functions. Now, he says, let's see what effect this has on the body. The various systems of the body perform one of two main functions, cleansing and nourishing. When one is active, the other is relatively dormant. After meals, for example, when the digestive system becomes active, the cleansing organs, such as the kidneys and the colon, become less active. But when we sleep, our cleansing apparatus become active, and the nourishing organs are relatively dormant. When the mind is making its way around the various regions of the body attentively, all its limbs and organs become alert and begin to perform their proper function. After all, the master is making their rounds. The body is in a resting mode during a relaxation exercise. So the cleansing organs become active. And this cleansing effect is enhanced when the mind is consciously making a tour of the body as part of a systematic relaxation. Now, he states that getting up before sunrise is vital. And this is according to Ayurvedic and yogic traditions. So why is this so important to health and spiritual practice? Well, Pandit says, according to Ayurveda, the pre-dawn hours are filled with prana or life force. The lunar energy that pervades the night has provided comfort and rest to all aspects of creation. The minerals, the plants, and the creatures, from the simplest to the most complex. And now that they've rested, all forms of life are brimming with joy at the prospect of starting a new day with the dawn. So everything from the dew on the grass to the molecules of the air is freshly charged with the energy of the moon. And the more of this energy that you can absorb, the more energy and resilience that we will have to meet the challenges and opportunities of the coming day. And in the yoga tradition, the period before sunrise is known as Brahma Bela, which is the time pervaded with higher consciousness. So this is the hour when the moon weds the sun, the night weds the day, and the soul weds with the higher consciousness. In every sphere of creation, this is a time of union. If you tap into this aura, you'll find that your own mind will lose much of its inclination to wander here and there. Instead, it'll be inclined to participate in the process of union. Thus, the pre-dawn hours are the most natural and rewarding time for meditation. Now, the next question that he is posed with is it true that meditation is both cleansing and nourishing? And he states yes. At the physical level, meditation is cleansing for the same reason that relaxation practices are cleansing. As the body becomes deeply relaxed during meditation, the cleansing organs become more active. And if you've ever been meditating for some time, you may notice that your bladder gets filled faster than at other times. And further, waste matter, which is not eliminated before you practice, now tends to be flushed off from your colon without much effort. And this is because during meditation, the body gets the subtle message from inside: do not hold on, let go. And at the mental level, Pandit states that meditation is cleansing because of the naturally occurring process of letting go. In meditation, you're focusing your mind on the object of meditation, so nothing else is of any concern. The residue of the past floats to the surface, and if the mind has no interest in entertaining it, it drifts away. A meditative mind is filled with divine consciousness. And when you're lovingly and joyfully filling your mind with higher awareness, the mind has no time to dwell on the past, nor does it dwell on emptiness. And that's why meditation is nourishing. A meditative mind is full of the divine and has no room for anything else. He goes on to say that meditation is healing on all levels. Pandit says during meditation, the battery of the body is recharged. And because you're not wasting energy by entertaining physical, mental, or emotional complaints, all of the healing force converge to nourish and heal those aspects of your life that are outside of your conscious awareness. This spiritual nourishment that you receive during meditation has a healing effect on all aspects of your body and mind. So let's begin a practice. And I want to give you permission if anything doesn't feel comfortable, it's okay. Listen to your inner guide if something doesn't work for you. Okay, just do your own thing. But I'm going to invite you to gather your attention inside and begin by creating a still posture. Notice all of the places that your body is feeling supported by your chair, your cushion, and the floor beneath you. Take this opportunity to adjust your body to optimize your comfort and steadiness, feeling fully supported. Good. And now let's move to step 2 and begin diaphragmatic breathing. You can gently close your eyes down at this time or simply use a soft focus. Begin to channel your breath through your nose if you can, and draw the breath downward into your abdomen, stretching your diaphragm on the in-breath. And then slowly release the breath through your nose when you're ready, fully releasing and letting go. Now, without pause, begin the next breath, inhaling fully, deeply, and then gently, softly releasing that breath. Good. Take another breath in, stretching your lungs by using your diaphragm, fully expanding. And then releasing, letting go, relaxing as you fully exhale, followed by another diaphragmatic breath, expanding your abdomen, and then slowly releasing. Good. Let's do that a few more times. A deep inhale, followed by a long, slow exhale. Good. One more together. Slow, long breath in, and a slow, long breath out. Good. Now just allowing a natural breath. Let's travel through our bodies and give permission to relax, starting at the forehead, smoothing the brow, relaxing the muscles of your eyelids. Soften and relax the muscles behind your eyes. Good. Now relaxing your cheeks, your jaw. Let your teeth part slightly. Relax and soften the muscles around your mouth. Let your tongue rest in the floor of your mouth. And drifting down your neck, relaxing all the muscles supporting your head. Soften the muscles of your throat inside. Good. Now let your shoulders drop and relax. Traveling down your arms, relax your upper arms. Drifting down the lower arms. Relaxing your hands, your wrists, your fingers. Let your arms hang by their own weight, fully supported and relaxed. On your next breath in, bring your awareness to the center of your chest, feeling the space around your heart. Just checking in here, notice any emotional tension or stress. And as you release your breath, let go of any tension or tightness, softening and relaxing your heart. Feel the space around your heart begin to open. Now relax all the muscles around your ribs. Drift your awareness to the upper back and relax that space between your shoulder blades. Drifting down the spine. Imagine all the muscles around the spine loosening like satin ribbons, just slipping apart so that the spine is soft and fully supported. Next, moving down to the center of your abdomen. Checking in, notice any holding or gripping in this space. And as you breathe out, let go, surrender any stress, relaxing, softening. Now tuning in to the large muscles around your hip joints. Relaxing any tension, drifting down your legs. Relax your upper legs, lower legs, ankles, feet, tips of your toes, so that your legs are relaxed and fully supported. Sensing your whole body now, soft and supported and relaxed. Now bringing your awareness back to the center forehead, checking in with the space of the mind. Imagine or pretend you're breathing in through the center forehead. Imagine the breath swirling through the space of your mind and then traveling back out again through the center of your forehead. And just notice the thoughts, whatever's happening in the space of the mind. As you exhale, let go and release and relax. Give your mind permission to soften and relax. Notice how that feels. And let's begin a gentle mantra anchored to the flow of our breath. Just mentally, silently on the in-breath. The mantra is peace, peace, peace. And on the out-breath, mentally, silently, peace, peace, peace. And whenever you notice that your mind has drifted off, remember that's normal. Just gently and kindly return your attention to the flow of your breath, silently repeating the mantra on the in-breath, peace, peace, peace. On the out-breath, peace, peace, peace. Good. Now gently releasing the mantra. Just notice. Notice the mental state. And then expand your awareness to your body now. Again, noticing how it feels to be relaxed yet awake and aware. We're going to begin to slowly shift our attention back to the outer world. So begin by deepening your breath. Start to move your toes and your fingers. Inhale through your nose and release your breath out through your mouth. Shh. Shh. Good. Now bring your palms of your hands together at the center of your chest and gently rub your hands back and forth, creating friction and a little heat. Good. Now, when you're ready, take your hands, place those hands over your eyes. And as you open your eyes, we're going to shield your eyes from the direct light. All right, take it one last breath in. Shh. Let it out through your mouth and then lower your hands. Coming back to the room around you. And before we close this practice, I just want to share a little yoga pose. It's called Legs Up the Wall. This is a very relaxing yoga pose. It is a little bit tricky to get into. You can also modify it with a chair rather than your wall. But the idea of it is to reverse the flow of blood and really circulate energy into your brain. It's a very relaxing position. So I invite you to experiment with that with your free time. And I want to say namaste. Thank you so much for your time and energy.